I wonder if, you know how in the beginning people putting cameras and cell phones on cops was kind of rare, and the cops weren't used to it, and they're like angry or whatever. And now it seems, especially in big cities, it's just more accepted. They've had the training, they're used to it. They know they could be on camera, and they're not so freaked out. And the point is, I wonder if the same thing will happen with the prosecutors and the judges. It's even more interesting with them because you could always go out and point a camera at the cops, and they can't be like, "Oh, we're going to throw you in jail right now if you keep doing that." Unlike obviously the courtrooms. And so the unique thing that this makes you go, "Wow, what's this going to do?" is even in prosecutors' offices and in court, if they realize that, oh, well, this is going to get out forever, when before they had complete control over that. I'm just going, how is that going to change their industry? Because it's a commercial profit industry. How's it going to change when that happens?
I think that's one of the things about what's so dangerous about what we're doing. There's a lot of powerful people who rely on this.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder if there's somebody, if their silly justification somewhere in the back of their head is, yeah, this system is shaky and it's not a perfect system. Nobody says wheels of justice are a perfect system, as if that justifies complete, blatant, ignoring ethics and logic. I wonder if they're thinking, if I don't do this, or if we don't do this, then society will fall apart, and all the lower classes that are all the people that are, violent or criminals, or this would go out and take stuff, they would be emboldened. I just wonder if they think they're some kind of doing some superhero type work for society that doesn't even recognize it, or some BS like that.
I think they have the right to control society because they're enlightened and they were lucky enough to be given the information and a position.
They can be as dumb as shit. I've sat and watched some bench trials here at the courthouse, and not only is the main prosecutor, Winston Albright, who is in on my cases, I've seen him try trials, and I'm just going, are you fucking joking? Like, you just submitted a handwritten quote-unquote map of the area this car was stopped in that was so poorly presented and made that even the public defender had to object to it, and the judge had to sustain it. And so then you brought in your other Google Map thing and did the same presentation, and that one went through. But that was a waste of like 5 minutes on nothing. And I'm just going, wow, this guy's like the number 2 prosecutor on the island. So it doesn't take much. And then to be a judge, I mean, okay, be a good prosecutor. I read the history of these judges. It's like, oh, he's a prosecutor for this time and this time. Oh, he's a prosecutor for these years to these years. And I know what those jobs are and what they do. We all know. I've looked on YouTube. You can look up lawyer training. Somebody's just taken a film of a law school class. That's all it is, a law school class. And a couple of them I came across of these professors teaching law students about juries. Because when they were teaching them about juries, they pretty much, their attitude was that we have juries. They're just regular old common people. You don't have to have a single brain cell in your head to be a jury. And they usually get drunk with this power because all of a sudden, probably for the first time in their lives, they've actually had some real power. And she goes, power. Like she and just treating them like they were just dumb and manipulatable. And she was reading quotes from the past, like, never in the history of such and such has such power been given to so few with such little. Just putting them down and everything as a matter of an open law class. And then I should show this shit as opening statements for any trial I have with a jury in it.